Is this worth your time? Well, let me tell you about it. Hello everybody, this is the Anime Bro here, and today I wanted to do another anime review, this time on a show called Maid-sama. Now, Maid-sama was released on April 2nd, 2010. It is a romantic comedy, so if you're into that, then you can watch this on Hulu and Netflix. Now, there's some other anime websites and platforms that I found, but if you're trying to get into anime, this is the two that you can find them on. And yeah, so basically, let's get into the video. Alright, so the basic plot of Maid-sama is that a handsome boy has found out that the student council president, who hates men, works at a maid cafe. Now, there's this whole thing about the school and whatnot, but really, it's not really important because it's a romance show, so of course the main focus is going to be on the main couple. So as a story, it's not very complicated. It's very simple to get. There's some side stories and whatnot, but that's basically it. Nothing too complicated and just something very simple. Alright, so now I want to talk about the characters. And two characters I decided I want to talk about is obviously the lovers in this romance. And that is Misaki and Takumi. So basically these are both the main leads. Misaki is the main heroine and Tamuki is the main male lead. So each one have their own characteristics. Misaki is the student council president. She works at a maid cafe, and that's basically her character. So now let's get into the positives of her character. Positives I found of her is that she's a very caring person about her family. She takes a embarrassing job so that she can support her family. I think throughout the anime they're alright, but she's just going around helping out her family the best she can. She's a hardworking person that can be seen in her way that she's able to balance a job and being student council president, which is really cool. She's able to balance those things out, and also she is smart. Again, being with the student council president, you have to be a smart person to know how to organize things, and yeah, it's really amazing with that. And now we go to Tamuki, where honestly I couldn't find any positives about him, but the one thing is he's handsome, apparently. I don't think so, but apparently that's a plus, so I guess so. Now, honestly, when it comes to romance animes, the important part of it is usually the characters, and these two don't really make the perfect couple, and this is what's going to get into my negatives about each character. So first off, with Misaki, there's only one, honestly, and that she hates men for no reason. Now, during the story, we learned that the school that she's in was an all-man school, and they were rowdy teenagers and whatnot, but she doesn't she just hates men off of that just because of their reputation and whatnot, which makes sense, but come on, you should try to, as a leader especially, you should try to get to know everyone, not just your gender or just people who match with your beliefs. And it just shows that here. One time during a school festival, she asked for advice, and the men gave great advice. They were doing basically like a host club, and she just rejected it. She didn't even give him a chance. She just said, hey, this is a bad idea. And yeah, that was basically it. She didn't really care about them. And the one thing is that we don't know the reason why she hates men. We don't know if her dad left her family. We don't know if she's been bullied by men. We just honestly don't know. She just hates men for no reason. Now, most of my negatives honestly go to the main male lead because it's just... Okay, so I'll go to the first one. So the first one thing is that he stalks this girl constantly. Every episode she's doing something, he's there somewhere. Doesn't matter if he's saving the day or if he's just being there. He's just there, and he acts like they're in a relationship when obviously they're not. And I don't like that, because the one thing that happens all the time in this anime is that the things he does that are bad, he for some reason gets no consequences about it. So yeah, he stalks her constantly, but apparently because he did this good deed, it's considered, oh, well, that cancels it out. It's still creepy that you're just everywhere she is. It's just not right. Another thing is that there's been many times where he forcefully kisses her, which, again, that's a big red flag. And also, again, there's no consequences to his actions. He does it and no one tells him to stop it because these girls are like, you know what, he's handsome, so we'll just let it slide. And it just doesn't make sense. Like, come on. And the final thing is that he's very lazy. Throughout the show, he does things with minimal effort, and even though this is not really like a big issue, but compared to the other things, it's still really annoying how he doesn't care when he does things. I guess that doesn't make him lazy, but he just really doesn't care for the actions he does. And yeah, kind of goes for the characters. Alright, so now, should you watch this anime show? Well, obviously, in my opinion, when I was ranting about the characters, it's a big no. So, to me, the one important part of a romance is that the lovers have to be somebody that you want to root for them to get together. But here, honestly, I just wish they could never met to begin with. Now, I don't know, I've only watched the anime and the manga. Apparently they get married, so maybe there's something I'm not learning from there. But the one thing I just want to say is, again, the main male lead does things and acts like he deserves his lady, and this lady just pushes him away, but for some reason she still has feelings for him, which honestly to me doesn't make me want to root for them. So yeah, I think you should watch something else. There's a lot better anime romances out there that you should watch. I won't get into them, so if you have a chance to watch this, and if you find this on Hulu or Netflix, honestly, I think just skip it. I don't think it's worth your time. Just look for something else to watch. Alright, so that's the end of the video. I hope it was very informative and could persuade you to actually not watch this. But if you want to give it a try and just curious, then go ahead. And be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace!